G'day, it's Crust 2013. Still stuck in the same decade. Riding in the same century. So, my 18 SXF450. Too much love, money pit. So, the tank's original, so we're looking, 6 years old now, this bike. And, the tank's been off hundreds of times, I would say. So have I. And the plastic threading system has got a coarse hole for this particular screw. We all know them, KTM sort of style indeed, and they just like groove their way into the plastic and hold, and you don't over tighten them. I'm sure we've all learned that lesson, because once you do that, they're pretty toast, and these become used for other things like wood or whatever. So I've done this around the tank. I've started now. I've just, the fuel pump's shagged on it, so it's coming all get biffed out. It's getting a whole new drop-in kit. So I have adopted my method of fixing this hole that threads out, and this is quite important because we've got, like, it's got to seal real good, and it's got to pull up real tight, and over time those screws won't do up like you want them to, and it'll suck air in there. That gasket O-ring has to press quite hard against that surface. So what I've done, I get myself a Worth kit, M6x1 helicoil, and I always go for the longer inserts than the shorter ones. And then you just grab your tapper, M6x1 thread, and then you just simply and gently get a depth. Make sure that you know your depth too, because inside the tank there's a nub depth in there from this hole, and it's quite important, because if you go through there, well, you got whole dramas. So check your depth, and just lightly, you can use a drill, but just low speed, dead level, straight, and wind it in with the drill at a low speed, and this will cut perfect the plastic away for your helicoil insert. It works a treat, and I've just done one hole here, and I've tested it, and just don't get too crazy winding it in. So that's home real good, and then you can, that's got a lot of screw up pressure, like lots. So you don't need to crank hard. You've got that solid metal to metal thread, and the plastic holes, the helicoil bites well. Yeah, so you drop her in there, measure your bolt. I'm not sure what that bolt is, but I found this length to be pretty good. A cap screw, M6x1. So it's 30mm. It's a 30mm. So you've got enough for the cap, or your fuel pump base. And there you go. And it's just really nice. It works perfect. So you just set it up with 4 of those beauties. and you're done. You don't have to worry about stripping threads, and you don't need to crank on that. The O-ring presses in really good, you know, and with that new threading in place, it's solid. Yeah, so there you go, cross tip for the world. Cheers to the MX. Yep, let it fly.